Hello, everyone. My name is Liav Sofer, and I'm the artistic director and co-founder of the Urban Voices Project.
My name is Kate Richards-Geller. I'm executive director of Urban Voices Project.
And my name is Christopher Mack, community consultant for the Urban Voices Project.
And Christopher is also one of our dear co-founders, and I'm wondering if you could tell us the origin story of this work.
We started in August, I think, when they invited me to meet Liav Sofer, and they asked me what would it be like to have a choir. And I really didn't know. I was doing community outreach for JWCH, and we sat in the room and we said, okay, what are you going to do next week? He said, I'll be here. So with that type of consistency and dedication, Urban Voices Project was born, but we didn't get the name until later.
And that room happened to be in the neighborhood of Skid Row, which is the epicenter of homelessness, not only in Los Angeles, but also in our nation. And so the idea of having a choir in Skid Row started as an experiment, but with Christopher's help, we kept showing up. And I'm going to pass the mic over to Kate to talk more about the effect of music in Skid Row and in a person when they walk in the room.
And so, Liav, you were a professor, you were on faculty at Colbert Music School, and you were in community outreach at Wesley Health Center, JWCH. And so they were solving for the problem of how do we deal with people not showing up for their doctor's appointments. And so the idea, thanks to one of our board members is Bob Attia, was if we bring people into the clinic to sing, will that get them in there to also show up for their appointments? And in fact, that's what happened. People come in to sing. Music does what it does. We know now, even though it looks like magic sometimes, we know that there's a really clear mind-body connection. We engage in music and a lot of the brain becomes active. All these feel-good neurochemicals start streaming through, and people almost literally, you can see them start to remember who they are and what they care about as the music does its work. And then through that experience of a mind-body connection through the music, also the relationships that we have with each other change, and community builds from that. And
though so many of us know about the work of music therapy and the fact that we have found so much research of its effect on health and mental health, what is also feels really innovative and new for our work almost 11 years ago now was that societally wise, in equity, the way that music is, it historically can be quite elitist in many ways, but in some ways it eliminates barriers. And the way in this particular world of Skid Row and homelessness was that most everything that we have in society that talks to someone that's going through homelessness reminds them about something they do not have. You don't have housing, you don't have your job, you don't have your health, your mental health, your physical health. Everything about you that's missing defines you as broken. And so even service providers that try to gift health or gift housing or gift employment still perpetuates this division between you and me, that I have something you don't have that you need from me. But what we found that is remarkable about the arts, on top of everything that we already know through research, is that inherent idea that arts inside you is already there. Your creativity, your expression, your voice. Arts does not see you as broken, but from the moment it's, as Kate said, remembered, it's fully seeing a whole person. And when someone's going through so much survival mode, to be seen as a whole person inherently from the spark in the moment they enter a door when arts is greeting them, it's a moment that you can't find more purposeful, more inspiring, more motivating than anything else when someone's in their journey transition back into society. And so this is a little bit of what Urban Voices Project tries to accomplish, and we've been doing in LA for almost 11 years now, and we're excited to share more with you. And thank you for checking us out. Please keep up with us and look up all of our work online. Urban Voices Project. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Urban Voices Project's Neighborhood Sing. It's your musical medicine for the day. Wherever you're tuning in from, whatever time of day, we can either be that musical podcast that finds some wellness and healing, or you could be singing as loud as you can from your car, from your home, or wherever you're tuning in at. This is how we do our Neighborhood Sing program. It goes like this. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. When you're feeling low and you can't see the light, everything is gonna be alright. La 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 la. Sing along with us from home. Come on. La 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 la. Oh oh la la la. Try it with us, that chorus. Sing it. Be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. That's right. When you're feeling low and you can't see the light, everything is gonna be all right. Loud and ugly, la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh oh oh, la 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 la, la 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 la. Sing it through the screen for me, la 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 la, la 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 la, yeah yeah. That's right, la 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 la. When you're feeling low, life got you down, and it looks like it's over. No one's around. Hold on to me, neighbor. I'll be here if you need, 'cause a bright day is coming. I truly believe. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. When you're feeling low and you can't see the light, everything is gonna be alright. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh oh oh, la 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 la, la 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 la. Sing it again, sing it again. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
See, I know it's hard. Things are moving so fast. With the way that we're living, nothing seems to last. Look out for each other. Everybody's in need. If you can show a little kindness, then I truly believe. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. When you're feeling low and you can't see the light, everything is gonna be alright. Can we break it down, guys? Break it down. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. One more time now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Let's bring it home. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. When you're feeling low and you can't see the light, everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be last one. Everything is gonna be all right. Thank you very much. Woo! How y'all feel? Feel good? Hopefully you guys were singing along with us. This
is how we open every one of our neighborhood sing programs. This is exactly what you would be singing if you tuned in at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday afternoon, Pacific Standard Time, or if you came in person to the Joshua House Clinic, LACHC's clinic in Skid Row on 7th and Wall Street, where we have a weekly program to just be a space to come together. And it's born a little bit a community jam, but also a music wellness program. And so we start with a warm-up just like that. But then we also take time for a check-in, which all of us should do. So what I'm going to have you do is take a moment to check in with us, and we're going to model for you. And the way that we like to do our check-ins is we share our name, and we're invited to share pronouns if we'd like. And also, we like to share a number that represents between 1 and 10. 10 feeling really connected to what you need. We always say, take what you need. 1 feeling disconnected from what you need. If a number is something that's maybe too private, or you maybe feel more like a color today, you can share a color that represents you. Or, and finally, a third option, and if you want to do all 3, a sound that represents you. So I'm going to model. I'm going to go first. My name is Liav Sofer, pronouns he, him. My number right now, well, after that song, it's up to 7.8. My color is the gorgeous olive green in the carpet here. And then finally, my sound is, I'm going to pass it down the row. Here we go.
Hey, you guys. My name is Cassius Paxton, and I'm feeling about an 8 right now. Started off about a 6 because it took a while to get here and sitting around like that. Anyway, my color is off-white, whatever that color is in front of me. And I'm feeling pretty good. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Leaning Lena, and I go with the pronouns she and we as in many parts in me. And I asked my parts, they were like 6, 7, and 8, so I guess the average is 7. And the colors, I see Aurora Borealis with lavender and green, and oh, yeah, beautiful colors. Thank you.
My name is Kate. She, her pronouns, I'm at a 7 at the moment, and I'm thinking yellow is my color.
Christopher, I'm holding at a 10, very steady.
That's right.
Yes.
Violet is my color,
Violet.
and my sound is
Hi.
So this opportunity to take what you need happens right at the beginning of this workshop. And I just wanted to say that so much things happen after this, whether we jam on more songs. In fact, we have our own curated songbook that we have come together for our programs, our Come On Sing songbook. And whether we go into songs from here, or sometimes we turn into music wellness practices and breathing exercises. A famous one we share, which we'll have you do at home right now. When in doubt, breathe out. Smell the flowers. And hum. There's so many examples of wellness practices we do. One of them we do is also to write and take what you need and put it in song, ad-lib style, Mad-lib style, in fact. So for example, we'll ask and we'll take the mic to talk to each participant in the circle. What do you need right now? What I would like to do right now is actually, I'm going to pass the mic to Lena actually now, if you want to share a little bit of your story also that you'd like to share. And then we'll go into our closing song.
Hello, everybody. I'm Leaning Lena with Urban Voices Project. You know, we've just been celebrating our 10 years. And it's been 10 years of song, sanctuary, and shared healing. And basically for me, UVP is more than just a choir. It's a lifeline, a spiritual rhythm, and it's also a daily practice. It helps me remember the power of the breath, the medicine of the song, and the miracle of coming together. Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, he's the trauma expert who says the body keeps the score, not just the music score, but the score, right? And he also says, the body holds the power to restore. Each time I sing with UVP, I feel that restoration, that breath becomes a song, the song becomes the medicine, and my nervous system, which is the embodied brain, brings me back into balance. And just yesterday, I was in an intense meeting and someone called for a pause. That's what we do, anybody can. And it's not to solve anything, it's just to breathe. We feel the breath go to tense muscles, we feel it soften the clenched jaw, loosen the tight shoulders, and something shifts. The breath made room to be with what was hard inside myself and with others. And because that's access to healing just as close as the breath, returning me to that balance, that window of tolerance to feel the overwhelmed parts inside, maybe in fight, flight, freeze, fawn, and the extreme parts of me or us, I notice a part of me that feels fear, feels anxiety, feels rage, feels shame, should have already mastered everything, S-H-A-M-E. And these parts just want to be heard, to be seen, to be with. So that breath is the start of the shift. That breath says, I see you, I hear, I'm here with you. So I invite you to sing with us, and whenever you can, take those breaths, take what you need, just to breathe in, one for me, and one for you, and one for me, and one for you. I'm leaning Lena. I hold an inner light. I have many parts, and I live in this one body. Thank you.
So,
Thank you, Lena.
with that breath, we'll leave you with this mantra that was a song written in the neighborhood sing space. And it actually started with someone that said, I don't have patience to breathe. So we kept singing those words until they changed to this. We'll give them 30 seconds of this beautiful song. Hands on your heart and say, I've got the patience to inhale, exhale.
To inhale, exhale.
I've got the energy
I've got the energy
to sing.
to sing.
I've got the strength
I've got the strength
to keep on going.
to keep on going.
So I can
So
rise.
I can rise again.
Rise again. One more time. I've got the patience.
I've got the patience
to inhale, exhale. I've got the energy
to sing. I've got the strength to keep on going.
so I can rise again. Rise, so I can rise. So I can rise again. One more time. So I can rise. So I can rise again. Rise again. Thank you so much for singing with us for our Neighborhood Sing and singing with the Urban Voices Project. Thank you to LA Opera Arts and Health. We hope you found a little bit of musical medicine today.